US, I'd go with like the Fairphone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know anything about it?
I've heard it a couple times here and there. Don't know too much about it though.
Really? I'm surprised. Thought it was more niche.
It's probably something I know more about than I realize. That happens a lot to me. People say, "Hey, do you know what this is?" And I'm like, "No." And then they start explaining. I'm like, "Oh yeah, it's that one thingy with the doodah thing."
What is your what like Fairphone wise? What do you think it is?
It's a phone that's fair.
It allows you to make calls and send messages.
Yes. Maybe play a couple games.
Oh my god, Xano, this is going to be a weird
Playing
question.
games on your phone.
No. What's a Xano level? Oh, cultured. Easy. No, come on.
We're doing
Cultured
Chrome,
realm.
I believe.
We're still
Oh.
waiting for cultured realm. What is it? 3 or 4?
3.0?
Let's do the meme.
3.0.
Skip 3 and do 4.
I mean, I could, but I need to have ideas because the first cultured realm was just like sussy images, and the second cultured realm was like legit Rule 34 images.
Yeah.
I
We're not going to do that one.
We played that one at the end of a stream at one point. One of these cultured realms, I remember.
Yeah.
It was post-stream, so it wasn't live. Panic
fun.
honking summarizes it.
it was
Well,
it was 2.
I posted this somewhere. I might still have it.
What's your
there it is.
Chrome realm called?
Chrome realm, like Xano Chrome realm or something like that. It has to be. It
level
must
name
have
wise.
Xano on the name.
XANO?
Xano, yeah. How do you type my name?
Don't. All right, let's see if we can find it. 3D model. Okay, well. So I'm gonna bring this to your attention, guys. Might have to take one of these streams to like 3D model an F1 car for Madrek. He's not interested in a 3D printed prize. He wants an F1 car.
He wants his
He wants his in-game car.
He wants an F1 car. Yeah.
Fair on him. Fair on him.
Yeah, that's probably what I'll end up doing.
You should have Axel make the base mesh, but purposely make it really bad.
Axel, I want you to do the worst possible job.
Make it PS1 era graphics.
Oh my
Use
God.
every modifier in Blender available.
Bevel it 16 times over. Oh, and add legs. Don't forget the legs.
Gotta have legs.
My innocent eyes, get me out of here, mouse.
Yeah, that was a while ago. I don't know if this is still dated.
How many
but...
streams ago? How many streams
Chrome
ago was that?
realm. Okay.
Let's see. The screenshot was from May 7th. So that long
Christ,
ago.
That feels ancient. That's like gods.
Do you want me to look for the file on my PC?
Yeah, I just need the name of it to grab.
Hold up.
Oh, there it is. March 2022.
Did you find it?
January, February. No, I haven't found it. I know what this is called, but other than deleting it and resubscribing. Put the car in the bag. Put it in. Yep.
Make sure it has these wheels, please.
Which wheels?
My games. I'm pretty sure it is this.
That's perfection.
Custom levels.
Oh
My
god,
levels.
my FPS is
Okay,
terrible right now. Holy crap.
Look for Mr. Xano Chrome realm. That's how I named the file. Like everything together. Got it?
My RAM looking like.
Opus.
yeah.
Oh, yep. Found it.
There we go.
And now we're at split FPS.
For whatever reason, when I searched Xana, it just like didn't pick up the part.
Oh,
Copy.
also speaking of, you may want to put either Xano or DK in that bottom left screen.
Oh, are they streaming?
Yes.
I am currently like doing level editor stuff with you.
Sweet. All right, let me grab you real quick.
Oh yeah, sure. Grab the guy sharing the his stream, and don't grab the guy sharing his face. All right.
That's correct.
I could stream myself doing Blender stuff, but it's a secret unless you read the 3D modeling chat for like 5 minutes and you see what I'm working on.
Oh no! What have I done?
What I've done, I faced myself.
Transformers.
if open streams were released on, I don't remember the meme. How was the meme called?
2007.
Yeah.
There it is. All right, that was weird. gonna
show
I
them
know
crap.
one of the main complaints I got from most people for Xano's Chrome Realm is that
Too long.
I mean well
That.
yes, but also like a number of things.
Gosh,
Lot.
Go ahead.
you wanna play some music?
Me?
Yeah.
I can,
know what?
but I'll probably blow everyone else's ears out.
I'm just gonna let Hopus do his magic.
Yeah, like I'm personally fine with the length, but like I know some people find it a little long.
I actually really like the length. I think it works.
My problem actually is that some of the obstacle sections can feel a little tight.
Some of them, I remember in the what was it? Was it the earlier versions where some of the obstacles were just straight up invisible if you didn't have your graphics set a certain way?
Yeah, if you disable Bloom, you just can't see anything at all.
Lucky for me, I have my graphics on pretty high most of the time, which is probably why my game crashes a lot. But there was not a problem I ran into.
A problem with Xano's Chrome Realm that just can't be fixed is the reflection bug. And that's just a distance engine bug, and that's not an actual thing that Xano could fix. So that's something we don't have to really worry about, but at the same time, it's something that's there because, you know...
I could if I had access to the game's code and if I knew how to program in the game's language.
C#. That's the language you want to learn.
C#.
Yeah, you can mod for it. Distance might be getting better.
Not mod, like really tweaking with the source code of the game.
No, you can't do that unless you have... Like, you can't do that without mod.
Yeah.
You can mod it.
I can see
that you can help mod it somehow.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, great.
Mod it. Like, if that you can help mod it somehow. Volume.
Volume.
Oh, that would explain it. Okay. Yep.
That too loud, too quiet. I don't want to blow anyone's ears out.
Pretty quiet.
I cannot hear it at all.
Oh,
Louder.
Jesus.
There we go.
Jeez.
That was actually fine for me.
Perfect.
Ooh,
Okay.
I like that. That's pretty good.
You guys are a bunch of masochists.
what's
So,
pretty good?
what do we want to do with this map? That's my question.
Oh, right. There's no jump. Forgot. Or wings.
It's because Xano wants us to suffer.
So first we're gonna
This
play
was-
it, and then we're gonna see like what sort of bugs
Yeah.
are visible. Ooh. Aside from a few qualms I have with the
But how are we masochists?
reflections.
No DRS? What the hell is DRS?
Oh my god, what think of jackhammer
correct.
I
model?
think he means DSR. Wait, what? I don't
That
know
would
what DRS
be
is
like
actually.
DRS is like a DRS wing. It's like it's on F1 cars. It helps you like stay to the track and
Okay,
increase speed.
Oh, I thought he was talking about
DRS, if I
real-time
recall correctly,
reflections,
stands
which
for
shreds my...
drag reduction system, and it's designed to it's a small wing on the back of the car that folds up and out of the way, so there is less downforce and less drag, so you can just go quicker
I
forward.
like how
if I recall
Pines has been
correctly.
here the whole time and hasn't said a single word.
Yeah,
High
Pines,
fives.
where are you, man?
He's not here.
I think
Yes,
the
you guys
pines,
are crazy.
Chaotic pines. We summon thee! We will sacrifice a pine tree in your name!
Yeah, Omega, what do you
My
think of
headphones
jackhammer
were
model?
muted the whole
No,
time.
no. Boss, you have to synchro.
That would explain it.
We're
Pines need to be
professional streamers here.
We are
Hey,
professionals.
I'm not the one streaming.
Oh my
I'm
god.
fine.
Is jackhammer good? Do I do
I'll-
good?
I like it. The only issue I have is some of the materials are a bit too reflective. Like on the interior, it's just like, why is it made out of like a really reflective plastic? That's
Welcome to the
science.
plastic. It's as they say.
That's
Welcome to
the
the
only
plastic
thing.
bitch.
It's the only issue I have with it. And then, of course, I don't know how it handles collisions, but if it's sized improperly. Also, I see that... Is overheat turned on? Or...
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, and there's no jumping or boosting.
So here's the thing about that swap Excel charger. People were like bitching about no shortcuts, so I decided to have that swap Excel charger, but I didn't know how to work with that, so I did my best. So if you wanna,
We can just make it a little
I
bit
can
want to-
send Omega a copy of my Excel charger for Swamp,
Sure.
and that can help.
Sure.
if you want to do some magic with the swap Excel charger, go for it, man.
I think it
This room
works
is yours.
fine mostly, but we could probably do a better job of making the track look like more formed.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. Welcome
Hi,
to the
who are you?
stream. Joy of Level Editing. We are doing MrXano's Chrome Realm.
Yeah, well,
We're
And
modifying Xano's
Now,
chromosomes.
Chromosomes. Welcome to the Chrome Zone.
Chrome Zone!
I think I have a good solution to the reflectiveness bug. So what we can do is we can make those pieces of glass not transparent but really reflective, and I'll show you what I mean.
Go off.
Because then they won't become invisible because they don't have the additive or multiplicative transparency function. Alright, yeah. Main issue I'm seeing is that the track is just kind of long.
Well, we said that in the beginning, and that was a main complaint of the track.
Yeah, track length. I know people have complained about that. I don't. We could play with like warp trigger cheese to shorten it. We don't want to actually change the track or whatever. Or we could just create a bunch of new paths that are just shorter.
I'll take a look at the track and see if
Theoretically.
there's any elegant solutions.
Sledgehammer approach is pretty good.
Yeah. It's pretty dope.
Then we want to do.
Who needs elegance? It just needs to work.
Exactly. See? Moss knows it. Well done, Moss. Well done.
Thank you, thank you. I like to think I'm
As long as
smart,
it's
but
engaging
I didn't graduate
throughout.
preschool.
Okay, so to make this track more engaging, what can we add other than just like boost pads?
Well, obstacles, something for them to, actively dodge would be an easy solution.
Or boost pads?
See, that's kind of the problem with Chrome is there's not a lot to work off of if we're just going off card art besides a couple of reflective barriers and moving marbles,
But I
we
mean,
have to come up with something different.
that's the thing with Chrome. There's a lot of stuff you can do with it because there's so little defined.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Just gotta use your mind.
One of the ones I always found interesting is like mirages and like optical illusions that are like if it's something like super shiny in your face and you're driving towards it.
So what you're saying is we need to put flashbangs on the track.
You could use
My God, of course.
a glitch zone and animate in some track to kind of simulate the idea of illusions happening. I don't know.
That would be pretty cool. That would be far better than the old way that we've done it before, where we actually have a physical track that just that you can just drive through. There's no physical collision on it.
Another
So you don't.
idea-
That was a problem we had on one Chrome Realm. I don't know which one it was, but if you took that
think it
track,
was
you would just fall through it, and there was no indication.
Oh yeah, that's this one. There's certain
Oh,
parts
this
of the
one
track where
has
it's like-
that.
Yeah, there's like certain areas where it's like you can't tell which track is real and which one's not. So like, it doesn't give you a real visual indication that this is the wrong track.
Well then that's probably something we should fix too. Then.
Yeah.
Also, how did you not die from that?
I don't know. I don't know.
You got squished by that thing. You physically got hit. A second time. I'm not gonna question it.
I'm gonna question it.
Don't
Why?
question it.
You
Go
know,
with it.
He's just giving his car some character.
Ah, okay, of course.
One idea I kind of like is the idea of like making a section out of water, because water is super reflective and it gives certain illusions. So we can make like a certain section have like water stuff.
You know, this
That requires some.
this track is actually remarkably like
Well done.
straightforward. It's like it's actually much less complicated than like stuff that I'm used to from like Kenobi and
Well,
whatever.
that's what Xano was bringing up. It just has to work and be efficient. Doesn't need to be fancy.
Yeah.
Yep.
So the first thing I'm going to do is move this here. Move it like that. Yep, right there. Then I'm going to move this here. Move it here.
Okay. So
You may
from
wonder what
here-
I'm doing.
You're doing stuff with my track.
Yes, so I noticed some flickering. That's because the end zone is too far away from the source. That's a problem. So you can solve that this way, and also pretty easily prevent skipping between the two, because this is an easy like out of bounds thing. Nobody's gonna get mad about this.
Well, everyone
Kill
did.
grid.
Everybody did when they played my map.
Except me.
There's only one kill grid here that we're going to use.
Oh, only one kill grid?
Only one kill grid.
Yes, all the kill grids.
The trick
Just
with
turn
this
this into a air
X
control
scale is
map
gonna be
now,
fine.
and you just gotta fly through the grids.
Here's the thing. When I designed this
50,000.
map, I tried to design it as to be as much unskippable as possible, because I am still against skipping.
Yeah, that's fair. Omega, there's the swamp stuff for you.
Sweet, thanks.
Let's see. Thief 6
Well, the thing is,
Gaming says,
skipping itself isn't bad. It's unintentional skipping that's bad. If you build the skips into the map, they're fine. If you just make it, but I mean, obviously, if they like skip when you don't want them to, then yeah, that's the issue. But if you just build it into the map, that's fine.
Yeah, so something like
about you
this.
just-
This is pretty far away from like.
I mean, because technically, if you build
Anything
it
on
into
the
the map,
track.
it's not a skip. It's just an alternate route.
Well, how
Yeah.
about you just, if you see a common skip everybody using, just build it into the map. And then it's not a skip. It's part of the map.
Also, that's why the like Chrome artwork is kind of hard to work off, because it's really hard to stop skipping on just a floating track without making a.
Yeah, like I do like some of the concepts that we've gotten for Chrome, but Chrome
Okay.
is just one of those concepts. It's like
The way I've always
We're
imagined it was
really
just
awkward.
everything was chrome, like everything was reflective, and you just had to tell what was what, even though it was all reflective.
It kind of sounds like
Yeah.
Glass Realm in a sense.
no,
Maybe.
glass is about like driving over unstable surfaces.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
more about like
but
weight.
a lot of the glass maps we have are incredibly chromatic and reflective, and use that
Well, it's
to their
'cause
advantage.
That's one of the
That's
parts
because-
of it, but I feel like it's, at least from what I remember, it's about weight and like how your car's
Which
weight.
it
The
should
hardest-
be, but you can't really do
Yeah,
that
the
in
har-
distance.
The hardest part to work with in terms of glass is that glass is one of the realms that doesn't have a symbol, like well, at least card art of it. So we're working on
That
fan
it's
card art.
only it's a fan. No one even knows if it's real.
There we go.
It's just
No. That's
Those
what I'm
four-
saying. We're working
actu-
off of card art made by other people, basically.
the only. I think Forest. There was technically an argument to be made of how it is real, but I think it was just because Swamp used to be Forest before it
Forest
got reworked.
Forest Realm is just World Race Leg 2 jungle area.
No, I think because there's the one card art of like the forest fire, even though I'm pretty sure that was just because Swamp was originally going to be forest until they scrapped it halfway through and redid it.
Oh,
But,
Forest
like,
and Swamp.
Oh
Sky-
wait, guys! I've actually
Sky
got a
Boston's
perfect
found are
idea
all-
for how we can like bring in the Mirage. So you see how the skybox is like a bunch of tracks and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell like what's skybox and what is like in the track. And we can overlay the skybox directly onto the track, so we have a bunch of like false roads.
Wait, you can do that?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can. You just need to set the skybox scroll to like 1,000, I think.
The scale to 1,000.
Yep.
Instead of
Intriguing.
1.
You're the host. Do your magic, man.
Alright, so...
I will say, this little area right here probably could, like...
So, check this out.
All right,
I'm
let's take
checking
a
it.
look.
We go to... Let's add a new layer. Let's do, like, chest, 1-to-1 background, right? And then we
Yeah.
want to make it a background layer. And the cool thing about this is it only renders like in the background as far as like the layer occlusion. So if you have an object that's in front of you, that will always render. If you have something in the background, it will always render behind that. So we can do some pretty funky stuff with illusions.
Ooh, I like the sound of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me do. I'm gonna take some of this track, right? Copy it, paste it here, and I'm gonna go down into the test one-on-one background, paste it. Go layers, test one-on-one background, and then we're gonna mess with the level settings. So this uses a background. We're going to switch the background to test one-on-one background, right?
Eh.
So now we've got this thing. This is in the test one-on-one background layer, and we can all of these no longer. Sheesh.
Shush, shush, shush. Shush,
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 shush, shush.
Non-visible.
shush.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, these tracks in particular, there's... Like, I appreciate that the fake track and the real track has, like, actual sort of kind of different textures to it, but...
It's the
maybe
lighting.
Fake track... it's lighter, but it's kind of hard to tell.
That's the idea.
So say let's just have this one go right through, right? If we like on the biodome settings, I think is where you would do it actually. Yeah. Biodome settings. It's using this one here. Test one-on-one background. Background scroll, we just set this to 1000. Now see what happens. Because this is, it's like an interesting interaction. It's kind of like non-Euclidean. So you get close to it, right? And it just looks like a normal track. But it renders in the background. So it always renders like
Oh.
below other stuff. So you pass right
Oh.
Whoa.
through it. So it's a very subtle tell.
Ho 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 ho.
I see.
That's funny. So it makes you think you're going up one way, and now...
Yep, and you can technically, any objects before it will render on top of it. So you can see the track going
Yeah,
through
you can
it.
see the actual track through it.
But it's subtle because it like obeys the same rules of scale as if it were right in front of you. But you notice it doesn't show up in front of any objects, like even things in the background.
Yeah, my brain is... My tiny mouse brain is melting.
It's cool.
that's
Calm down.
that's
Wait,
that's
wait.
cool.
Is it still casting a shadow?
No, it doesn't cast shadows.
No, it doesn't cast a shadow.
Okay, that's a good tell then.
Yeah, so we can do,
Definitely.
say for example, we can do something like this, right?
I'll be real with you, that track texture could use some work because it's kind of boring right now.
Yeah, we could probably get that.
I mean, I think it works for what it's supposed to be.
I mean, you can still make it look a little bit more interesting. Right now, it's just like, I mean, it's supposed to be a flat orange track, but you could expand it a little besides maybe just no
Well,
reflections,
yeah,
no
I
nothing.
I think the original intention was just kind of be closer to the card art in that sense.
Well, the card art's also kind of cringe.
You're cringe.
I'll mess
Whoa.
with track textures a little bit. See if we can get something.
I think put a little
more-
reflective on there, put some glow on there. You know, some like lights going down the side, and you got a decent track.
So if we put a ball here, then that's going to be a tell. See, here's what I have in mind.
Gesundheit.
Ooh, actually, that's actually kind of cool. We could do that.
Because you've got like a normal track, right? And then you get closer to it and you realize, wait a minute, that's not real. Because these balls kind of blend into the sky, right?
Yeah.
The balls are real. No, they're not. But they're rendered on the foreground layer. And so you have like just kind of these balls, and you have to quickly determine like which track is real. You just like have a forked path, and they both lead to the same like direction. You just have to choose left, right, center. And that's the challenge.
Real quick,
determine,
tell me
like-
what you
Talking about balls a lot, it's kind of gay.
Sorry.
tell
sorry.
me. Okay, real quick, tell me what you guys think of this track texture. I just like all you did was just like turn up the reflect color of it.
Here, let me bring up your screen on a bigger one.
Like we just changed all of the track texture to
Wait,
this.
hold on. I've got the thing for that.
That is really reflective.
Wow.
Let me see.
I feel like
Huh.
throw an emit. I mean, turn the reflect down a decent amount. That's still kind of bright. I'd say that's good right there. That right there's good, and then get an emit going along the side of it. So turn it to emit. I would say to like white should honestly be fine. Get the emit index. Just start to something where it's not too crazy. Just that would be fine. But if anyone doesn't have the track texture, it looks kind of goofy.
yeah, that
I mean,
would
it's
be
up to you.
kinda awkward.
I'm saying something like that where you can tell what's the side. I think that works pretty well.
Yeah, like
Turn
Yeah,
on emit. It's not so
possibly.
bright out. Crank the emit color to like half. I'd say closer to half. Not actually. That works.
yeah, we could do something like this. Actually,
If you want to get real
Yeah, a bit
fancy, you
more
could change the color, but I think white should be.
actually, no, that actually worked best. That works best. Okay, yeah, Omega, you can copy these values from my track texture, and that can be the new track texture. I kind of like that.
I'll try it out.
Can't you like? I have a question. Can't you hit the
Yeah.
copy button and then paste it on the chat?
No, I can't copy my stuff and post it on Omega's stuff.
I said copy from your game and paste it on the chat. The chat. Do you know what the chat is? You dumb
Can't
dumb.
copy from the game and paste to the chat.
Yeah, I can't do that either, man. It's a level editor thing.
Only thing you could do is create a custom object and then send that to me.
I mean,
Yeah.
you could copy the color values, but that's about it.
Custom object would be pretty easy because I'm big brain and I have a way to just like without restarting my game just import
Yeah, me
custom
too.
objects.
You have the secret
okay.
sauce.
I have the secret sauce. It's actually not a mod. It's just like a small workaround.
Yeah. Where you
Okay. Let me just create a custom object and send it to you.
'Cause
Right.
You're not bringing a new object; you're just replacing an old one.
Yeah.
Come on. All right, fine.
Come on. Come on. There we go.
Oh, game, please.
I think the game is dead.
Game got murdered. Murderized.
The game got xenoed.
It was beveled into oblivion.
Exactly.
All right, hold on.
Haha.
A Bevelivian.
My favorite Elder Scrolls title, Bevelivian.
Bevel
I
Bolivian.
think I just ran into an editor bug.
Nice. We all love those, don't we?
Did you custom object it?
Great. No, I did not custom object it. I ran into an editor bug.
We'll do this later. I don't actually hate this this track. It's simple. So you'd
What's
be
the editor
inclined
bug?
to think it's boring, but
It just wouldn't let me like move any of the objects on the screen, but we're fine.
Were you able to like move your camera around?
Yeah, move the camera, but I can't move any of the objects.
Oh, no, what's going on there?
Oh, also, Omega, you may want to switch your screen back.
oh right.
Yeah.
If you want, hold up. I can actually DK still something in the bottom left of mine. I'm doing stuff in Blender. I mean, it's not very interesting stuff, but I'm doing something.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
I might
Don't
as well.
worry, Kenobi.
I might as well work
I
on.
am
I
something.
might as well work on. I might as well give everybody a sneak peek at what I'm doing currently.
No, all I've done for the past 20 minutes has been selecting faces. This like select faces to change their texture because for a tire tread.
So
I just select each individual like indent in the tire and change texture.
funny sneak peek, everybody.
Oh. Fancy.
Purple.
Very purple. I like purple.
All right, so I'm gonna lock the track texture, right?
What is that?
Means-
Cosmic?
Yes, this is a card cosmic.
Card Cosmic?
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna have the void thingy, right?
The what thingy?
Doesn't the heart for the card have some void hitting the track or something?
Oh, the black hole.
Yeah. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, the black hole's over that side.
I also have a black hole, but it's only usable when I'm on the bathroom.
Okay, I don't think we need to know that.
This is crucial knowledge.
This is Xano knowledge here. Everybody needs to know that.
This is Zan knowledge.
Yeah. This is going to be like probably like since it's the like okay, my theory behind Cosmic is that since it's the last realm in the like in terms of like the accelerators when they've raced it and it's also like one of the hardest escape values. I figured making Cosmic one of the hardest realms.
I see, but that's just a theory, a game theory.
No. It has proof. Cosmic has the highest escape value with Metro and Metro and Reactor and Desert, I believe is what it was. So
I don't know, because if you look in the movie, Metro is pretty easy. You just drive down the highway and you win.
I don't know. Have you ever tried to drive in California traffic? It's not fun.
yeah, but yeah. So Cosmic is
Yeah, but I mean, all the people are like, the cars are all like, none of them have unique like patterns. They all drive in a pattern.
Until they turn on the demo derby script.
yes, the kamikaze semi trucks.
Even those don't go on the freeway. Those only go on the, what's it called? The
Oh no,
quality.
they go on the freeway. Remember Ultimate Race? There's the kamikaze trucks that chase.
Well,
you
no,
down
that's the
dirt?
ultimate race version.
Ultimate race version and the track version should be one and the same, more or less.
The way I've
Yeah.
always thought it is, it was like a new segment. It just kind of like.
You see, for me, I thought it was just the same realm, you know.
But just parts you didn't see in the show.
So yeah, I am making Cosmic kind of like
Because by that logic, that means you'd be spending an hour in each one.
Well, I imagine that they're just shortened versions, you know. We're racing through all the realms again, even ones we haven't seen before, you know. He goes through it a lot quicker, but it's clearly going through a bunch of different ones that still have to have that driving technique in them in order to complete them.
Yeah, and like Cosmix has the hardest skill to master, which is applying downforce to your car.
What if your car doesn't have any downforce on it? And you're just screwed. Funnily enough, an F1 car would actually be your best bet in that realm.
Yeah, like
Then again, there's no air in space, so no downforce. So
yeah, but you're still like it's still the concept applies, whereas like you have to make very minimal movements in order to like you have to drive smoothly in order to keep downforce with your car.
I'm just gonna strap rocket boosters atop my car. Call it good.
I mean, that's what the grip.
That's what distance does.
Is. That's what grip is.
I mean, that's actually how I race in distance quite a bit. I use grip turns as a one of my go-tos, which makes me upset when a map doesn't have that, because then I actually have to use my brake key. Brake
so
pedals aren't fun, okay? Unless it's to pop out the back end to do a sick drift.
But yeah, anyways, this track is probably my hardest track to date because, well, for
The
one,
Trek will be the judge of that.
Yeah, but the main thing is that air control is very fucky. Like if you look at this is what air control looks like when I'm not even touching anything.
All right.
Oh, that's just
That's what air
zero
control
angular
looks like.
drag. That's all that is.
Yeah, but like also like if you just aren't holding grip at all, like your car just starts floating up.
I do like that touch.
And it applies for like at most points in this. And there's only one exception, and that's because like that area, like you're kind of required to have air control because it's kind of hard.
Yeah. I mean, you could just make the excuse that it's kind of in a gravity well area, so you have normal
Yeah, that's an easy
gravity.
One thing I found weird is because when I was doing Chopper, I'd look at so many other like cars from the show, and not a single one from Battle Force 5 has suspension. None of them do.
Really?
None of them do.
Yeah, you're
Well,
just gonna have to believe that they work. You know,
technically-
suspension of disbelief.
Technically,
Tangler.
technically Tangler has suspension, but that's because like the whole entire freaking like the rods
Yeah.
are suspension.
Yeah, no, it has legs. Suspension legs.
Yeah.
Kind of like
Like-
Metalizer in that sense.
So like here's what I never understood about Tangler is like how did they get an excavation vehicle to race?
The same way you turn a bunch of small garden trowel diggers into a spider mech.
I see you also
Fair
watched
enough.
that video.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I'm serious. Somebody did that. Hacksmith Industries on YouTube. That was one of their most recent
They
uploads.
created a freaking spider mech.
They did. They legit did. If you don't believe me, you can look that up. They legit did that. It worked about as well as you might expect, considering it's a bunch of excavator arms strapped to a frame and a bunch of individual generators, but it stood up and moved before it tore itself apart.
Track.
I would do it if I had the money.
Indeed.
You know what I'd do if I had the money? Spend it.
I like
capitalism.
This. Okay,
What would you do if
I
you had
really
that
like
kind of money?
I really like this section in particular because if you'll watch hyperdrive.
Hyperdrive's nice.
Yeah, I just really like the concept of like just yeeting yourself out of a cosmic like space station at freaking Mach 10.
To be fair, that also works really well with the arcade racer theme.
All right, I'm
Yeah,
back.
just like
What did I miss?
launch yourself at Mach 10 out of a cannon.
You missed DK atomizing himself against a asteroid.
Oh no. Anyways,
Yeah, this asteroid field is kind of like one of the hardest sections, I think. Just because you don't know where the asteroids are coming from. It's entirely random each time you go through
Look,
it.
I'm an experienced starfighter pilot. I'm used to a little bit of an asteroid belt, just a couple pebbles out in space.
Yes, indeed.
I gotta play more of those games. Those are fun. I gotta reboot the original 99 TIE Fighter. That was a good one.
Ow. Yeah, you can just yeet yourself through. It's a fun visual effect.
Okay, so
All right,
Here's
back to
properties.
Chrome Realm.
Yes, back to Chrome Realm.
So I'm gonna go ahead and increase the spawn bounds to encompass the entire thing. Super cool. So average scale, spawn count, particle count. Let's do 3,000. It's a bit thicker. There we go.
Now that is a very bushy Accelercharger. I guess it'd be Vine.
Vine track.
It wouldn't be bushes. It's bushes
Bushes.
in my mind.
It's George
Bushes
W.
you don't
Bush.
like.
We need a George W. Bush Accelercharger now.
Where's the
Oh,
rotation?
sure do.
to
Wait,
do.
sure,
Find
I'll back.
WMDs.
It's because it's grouped.
I am Groot.
Omega, it's because the swamp track's grouped. You have to ungroup it, I think.
To do what?
Or, wait, is it
Ungroup
grouped or
the
is it not
vines.
grouped? Yeah.
No,
Unless
the
it's not
firewall is
grouped.
definitely not grouped.
So is it just the track manipulator just not working?
No, I mean, it works fine. I just want to get this to look at... Well, actually, I don't. I want to turn it. I want to, like, rotate it.
Left.
Oh, there goes Kenobi.
No,
Kenobi is-
Kenobi.
Nobody's dead.
The Kenobi
Nice.
has
Killed
died.
him.
I have to pay respects. I have to pay respects, people.
F in the chat, everybody. F in the chat for Kenobi.
Your respects, pay them.
Pay them now, or I'll pay them for you. You better pay him now. Pay him now.
I'm stuck on what to build here because, like, Cosmic is like. Actually, wait, no. Hold on. I have a perfect idea what to build here.
Do you?
Yes, indeed.
Oh, nice.
If we go
What is your idea
this-
Make a mass driver. That's always fun. It's kind of, it goes in line with your hyperspace velocity gun that you already have. Except this one's just 10 times bigger and designed to hurl yacht-sized steel chunks at other starships.
Um.
Better yet, just add the Death Star at that point, blow up some planets, and then use the planet debris as your track. Legit, actually, minus the Death Star, that wouldn't be that bad of an idea now I think about it.
Well, I mean, I already have a giant ass like asteroid field, debris field type thing here.
Well, now you gotta double it, triple it. Turn it into Paragus from Knights of the Old Republic.
Pines, do you have any
Actually-
idea how to, like, twist this so it lays flat? This is a...
Pines, you're the particle man.
Pines.
Pines, we summon thee!
track
I've run out of
path
pine
texture.
trees to sacrifice.
You sacrificed too
no,
many,
no,
you
no, no,
sacrificed
you-
him.
You need a tuner monster and a non-tuner monster
I
to
was-
synchro summon Pines of Chaos. That's
I
how
was
it works.
wondering why I was wondering why that pile I burned was screaming out in pain.
Wait a minute, they don't
I
normally
might,
do
have,
that.
I might have to try Xano's approach next time.
Oh,
See, they're all
You want my
sideways like
approach?
that. So,
Okay.
Is there a way that you can change the orientation of the particles, or are those more or less fixed? Because I remember changing like particle cones to try and get this thing, my Highway 35 portal to actually look flat and not be
I'll
filled
build
with
that
gaps.
While I'm here, actually, and I have your guys' feedback, what should I add to the practice track?
anything. Anything works.
You've got
Cause-
that. I would say just add just a fun little track that has some transfers, maybe make some rings out of rock formations so you can fly through them as practice for that or something along those lines. you know?
I've been working on the practice areas for this track because I already have like one area over here with Mouse Bowl and all that.
No, thank you.
Okay, not gonna lie. When I first started playing through it, I wasn't even paying attention to where I was driving. I was just going across the desert and went, wait a minute, that say mouse something? So I reloaded the map and went to it, and I was like, wait a minute, I know this. And then I was like, somebody used my thing. Somebody used it.
The funniest bit actually is that originally where the warp anchor for teleporting you to the beginning of the map for Mouse's dirt rally area for Desert Bus, I instead
Spoilers.
changed it. Anyways, I instead changed it to now do this. A little bit of a world race reference. And now you're up here.
Nice.
So that's how you get to the practice track, everybody.
I was gonna redesign that dirt track at some point so it's actually easier to get on top of the rocks because I have a set of jumps that you're supposed to take, but they are not choreographed whatsoever.
Well, actually, there's wings enabled in this map, so they can just fly to it.
Yeah, but people aren't going to be encouraged to go to the top of the rock spires normally, which is something I learned after I posted my map. And I'm like, duh, I didn't tell people that there was something up there. I didn't show people that there was a way they could get up there in Desert Bus, which was something I was going to fix when I went and updated it. But I was going to update that a year and a half ago, and how'd that go?
Yeah, fair enough.
So misleading shortcut tracks is one thing that I'm going to be doing here.
Ooh, hey, that's nice.
Yeah, so it's like a track that splits off, goes around, that you like see for a minute, just kind of blocked, and then you're like, huh? Whoa, what is that?
It's a shortcut, but it's not a shortcut. It's a shortcut cut short.
Yeah,
Shortcuts cut short.
As a kid, I always quoted that whenever I blocked off somebody's, whenever I blocked off a shortcut from somebody.
Me and my brother used to play this old Hot Wheels Combat Racer on the PS1 a bunch. I don't remember what it was called, but it was super fun. And anytime there were a couple shortcuts on those tracks, and anytime we would kill each other on those, we would just quote that.
For me, it was always Mario Kart.
I never played Mario Kart growing up, funnily enough.
Really? Never.
Well, I had Mario Kart Wii, and whenever me and my friends or anybody, whenever we like knocked each other off of a shortcut that we knew about, we were like I would at least always say shortcut, cut short.
No, one of my friends had a GameCube, and whenever we would rarely go over to their house, sometimes we would play it, but Mario Kart wasn't one that I played a lot in my childhood. Also, the one thing I'd like to point out about the dirt track is the starting lines there are kind of hovering.
Yeah, I know they are, but I like that aesthetic.
All right, if that's what you want to stick with. I was lazy and just did a text editor and just pasted it onto the track, and was like, oh yeah, it's totally paint.
The one I couldn't ignore was the ramps.
Oh wow!
Like when I first ported in this map, the ramps were too high, so you just went under them.
Yeah, some of those ramps I tested them specifically in Desert Bus, which has a slightly different gravity engine than default distance. So
and also like different, like it has a different, like a different physics plane. Because
they do. That was another thing I was gonna do when I went and redid it. Was I was just gonna make it more distance standard and friendly. But I also that dirt track I threw together with pre-existing assets I had in about 20 minutes because I was bored and wanted to try something else that would be funny. And I was like, oh, let's make a dirt track. Ooh, let's put a skip in it, and let's see how long it takes people to figure out the skip doesn't work.
It just makes the map longer.
Yes, because there is no skipping Desert Bus realm.
How do you remove subdivisions in a track?
Merge
Yes.
track if you select the track nodes.
There we go. Merge.
Oh yeah, another funny Easter egg. I don't think
Alt
people
N.
caught.
How about that?
So you can knock the Highway 35 sign off of its post.
Oh, nice. No, I went around and I tried to find Easter eggs. I wasn't very good at it. I did it in replay cam. I did find something weird. I think it was just a map design thing, not something that was meant to be found. It was just an arrow floating out in space.
Oh.
Let me. I got a screenshot of it. Let me grab it.
Oh, that's fun.
It's on the other side of the Accelodrome.
That actually might just be a leftover from Omega's Accelodrome.
That's what I was saying. Here it is.
Wait. Discord uses only the best organic, locally sourced Opus voice codec.
Yes, just yes, that's from Omega's Accelodrome. Like,
Yep, that was something I found. I was like, oh, is he doing the Desert Bus reference thing? Where, there's hidden text hidden around the map? But no, I didn't find anything following that arrow. I just blinded myself in the abyss. Oh, speaking of, you can drive under the entirety of the map. I couldn't find anything down in the darkness down there, but if you just fall from the Accelodrome, you can just access underside of the map.
Yeah, that's not intended at all, but like,
I
unintended
thought it was
map
onto
dig.
something like, ooh, he made a secret cave system down here for me to explore, and I can find Neander mice.
Okay,
You
now
know.
that you say it, honestly, I'm actually tempted to just do that. Like, just make an
Neander
entire
mice.
underground, make an entire underground section that has a test area for all the Accelerchargers.
Yeah, legit. That would actually be a pretty cool Easter egg.
And not just that, but also like since this is a test track,
Yeah,
like,
so-
people can like explore it to like get different stuff and things.
Yeah, so just fall from this jump. Don't even go in the Accelodrome. Just fall.
we
Yeah, you just fall straight to the underside of the map and just drive around down there.
No, you just fall into the shadow realm.
I mean, that's what it turns into. It's dark down there.
It's very
it's
dark.
very dark down here.
And
Yes, I drove around
Wait.
here for about 30 minutes and couldn't find anything. I was so dedicated, too. I finished the map and then followed my ghost above ground to see where I was before heading back under to go
Okay.
explore again.
Whoa.
Nick Elements wants me to show off Waterfall Realm.
Opus,
I've been
what did you
working
do?
Nothing.
He did something. He's hiding it.
on. He did.
I'm watching your stream. You're doing something to my track.
Oh, that.
Nick Elements wants me to show this off, so here it is.
All right. Waterfall Realm. Enlighten me. I'm not familiar with this one. Is this like ruins
It's
in
a-
water?
No, it's a fan concept realm. Basically, it's just like a realm that tests your ability to like. Nick Elements said it best. It's basically that one concept where like the aerodynamics of your car will keep your cars like glued to the track as you go down.
Oh, so downforce.
Kinda, but
That is exactly what Kurt was talking about in that section.
yeah,
That's what downforce is. So it's kind
Yeah.
of like cosmic in that sense.
it is. But it's more of like as you're heading down.
Well, yeah, you're playing with more gravity. It's less so of go fast to keep yourself, from flying away. It's glue yourself to the track so you don't fly off and smash into some stone pillar and die a horrible death.
Yeah, the hardest part of this track was getting this to work.
Oh, the floating?
Yes, because Pines introduced me to this mechanic.
Oh, from that one map that we did on Advent Calendar, right?
No. His water realm.
Oh, his water realm has that.
Yeah, as you're driving, it just slowly animates down so that you have like this effect where like you just kind of like bobbing up and down in the water as you like fall down.
Okay.
So it just slowly animates downwards as you're in the water. And doing this section just took me so long.
Oh, let's see how well you drive with half your car. Oh,
Not very well.
Not too well.
Not very well.
The FDA recommends driving with a whole car.
I
Yeah.
like driving with a third of a car.
You're in the minority. Yeah, there's a few things with the tracks. Once you put them in the background there, they'll disappear.
Yeah.
Similar to how other things will.
I will eventually learn how to do this.
They'll kind of
Oh, the
blink
hard
in
But
and
mode.
out.
that's for another day.
Yeah, that's probably going to take a week.
Yeah, if not more.
Once you get hyperpods, they're pretty easy. They're just tuning.
Yeah.
So
Tuning, my favorite thing to do.
Yeah. How you sync them, Simon.
yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
True.
Ooh, that one almost got me. That's how you know it's good. I almost confused myself.
Yeah, no, that's how you know it's good.
And that's how people go. And with that, the track is doing what it's supposed to do, and people are going to complain about it because they are going to play the map. Wait.
So you don't know which one to. So there's subtle hints, like for example on the illusion track, there's no balls or boosters.
Boost pads.
Yep,
He said balls. Funny.
yep, I did. But like you can see how it rejoins and it looks almost exactly real, but there's subtle like visual cues. That's what makes it fun, is because you can technically tell.
You see that just comes down to the person now. You can technically tell, but is it visible enough for the average driver to be able to identify it?
You
Well,
can
like,
tell.
how much
from the
faith are we gonna put in drivers? That's the other thing we got to think of.
It's true.
Yes.
Well, this makes the track more engaging, is like the entire point.
And I totally dig it, by the way. I'm not saying this is a bad move. I think I really like it, personally speaking.
Yeah.
Huh.
So I can hit frozen, and then it'll start behaving. Like you'll see. See, like,
Say, oh, did you deactivate the collision for that fake track?
there's no collision, it's a background
Yeah.
object.
So yeah, you deactivated the collision.
Yeah,
No.
so you can't drive on it. You just
No,
fall
I
through
didn't deactivate the collision. The collision just, you can't have collision on background objects. So I didn't intentionally turn it off, but it is off.
I am myself confused.
You cannot drive on it. You will fall
Okay.
through.
Makes me think players are going to see that and go, oh, it's a shorter track with no obstacles. I'm going to drive on it. And then they just fall off to their death. They're not going to think, oh, is this track viable to drive on or not? That's what I feel like people are going to start doing.
I like it. I like it that way.
So what I've got to do in order to keep it consistent, keep the theme consistent, is I have to remove all obstacles from like the test track or from the other.
No. Okay.
Yeah, because then there's
I
something.
mean, we have to have some visual identification that just differentiates the two. So
I have a group of objects for the ball, so you can just deactivate that group.
Let's do scale. Actually, let's do sliding. Event listener.
Bye, Nick.
See you, Nick.
Flavors.
Yeah, we have some. I'm doing some pretty awkward transfers for this to give everybody a taste of practice for different types of environments you're going to be encountering.
I was about to bring up, you love your awkward transitions on your maps.
Well, I gotta give people practice somehow.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not saying it's a bad thing by any means. It's at this point, it's kind of what your maps are starting to become, the maps that have the awkward transitions. The transitions that'll murder you if you don't, see them coming first.
Yeah, but I feel like this will be a good practice course, at least.
Oh, yeah.
Once I get it finished.
Yeah, that's the whole point of this, is to add a way for people to practice what they'll see in the tracks. That's the whole point.
And if they don't want to practice, they can just go straight to the accelerodrome.
Yeah. I'm going to spend all my time at the dirt track for no particular reason.
Although, we probably are going to have to implement a time limit on the practice track.
Yeah, like, a 10 minute warm-up or something.
I'd say probably around like 3-ish or 4-ish minutes, because that's how long Inferno is.
Depends on who's driving Inferno. If I'm driving it, it takes a half hour.
Actually, you know what would be funny? You know what would be really funny?
Tell me.
Where is it? Where
You
is
just
it?
have a warp to Inferno on this map?
Damn it, it's not in the official list. Oh wait, no, it's community levels. That's what it was.
Oh. Tip has joined my server. Nice.
Yes, he joined.
He or she?
I have no idea.
If people
pretty
want to
sure
do Inferno, let them do Inferno.
Yeah, just throw Inferno in there. That'd be funny.
Yeah, let's do that real quick.
I think it works well, like as a practice track. Alright, so the collision box should be a bit bigger than this.
So if people want to do Inferno, they can just do Inferno.
Yes, you thought you were going to the Accelodrome. No, you're going to Inferno.
You're going to the Shadow Realm.
You're going to the Shadow Realm, Jimbo.
They say if you go to the Shadow Realm, evil entities will start to manifest from within you.
Oh, so that's how we
No, I
summon
think that's
Xano
just
now.
Yu-Gi-Oh players.
We don't have.
Well, more like that's how you summon my other entity. You know,
Gary?
Mr.
You
Onyx.
won. Onyx. Yes.
Yeah, no, honestly, the way I found that's much more easy to do is just say bevel in the mirror 3 times, pitch black, at 3 a.m.
You're a funny one.
I would like to
Okay.
point out that since with how my latency is, both of your avatars are speaking at the same time, so I don't get an echo effect.
You don't get echo?
No, I don't.
So who got echo before?
I have no idea. I mean, I can add echo to my voice. That's pretty easy. I can do it at will.
I'll do this here.
DK, it's dark in this cave. I'm lost.
I'm aware. I'm very much aware.
Working on it.
Or DK.
Where's my
Sapphire I smell. I don't know if I want to go to Inferno.
I don't want if I want to go to Inferno.
But yeah, if people want to do Inferno, they can just totally do Inferno.
Well,
There we
let
go.
'em
They're going to Inferno.
Screw Brazil, you're going to Inferno.
No!
Who
Wait,
says
hold
that Inferno isn't just Brazil, the underground?
Well, because Brazil is hell, so yeah.
And how would you know, Mr. Xano?
Do you want to get robbed? Go to Brazil.
I feel like you're adding a stereotype that you shouldn't be to Brazil. I have no idea. I've hardly ever traveled the world. The furthest I've been outside of where I live is just the neighboring state. That's as
Wait.
far as I've traveled in the world.
You go outside from your room. Cringe.
Well, I'm sorry I kind of have to. I do have a job I have to attend to. That's, you know.
Well.
It's honestly not that soul crushing. It's just a lot of emptiness.
What are you doing
Just-
for work these days?
Alright, let's test this workbanker.
Currently, as of right now, I'm working part-time as a school supervisor on behalf of my local rec department. So I unlock doors when they need to be unlocked, make sure kids aren't breaking stuff they aren't supposed to be, reset broken limbs if they do occur, and then lock up and drop the keys off when I'm done.
I see. Easy money. I feel like you just
It
tossed
is.
in
Most
a
of
bit
it is
about...
just standing around doing nothing, so...
So, like, specifically just broken limbs, lacerations, that's outside your, like, domain.
Oh, no. I handle lacerations, too, but those aren't as common as, you know, just people dying, so...
Well,
Yeah, it's a war zone out here.
Oh, goodness.
I mean, you do have a job, so get back to work.
A, I only work during the weekdays. B, it's usually the late night shift, so, you know.
I don't care. Go.
Ow. Don't make me get the gun.
Oh no, it's escalating.
I will escalate if I have to.
I'll do what I must.
I'll
No.
do what I must.
I am gonna escalate because do you know what time it is?
Oh no, he's got escalator sound effects.
It is not time to duel.
Oh boy.
Xano, what are we in the Shadow Realm?
Yeah, make a Yu-Gi-Oh realm.
Oh, wait.
with all of your custom cards in it.
Okay, that's gonna be... How shall I say it? That's gonna be a nuke for the game.
Fun fact: Abandoned Realm was originally going to be a Shadow Realm.
I remember you saying that at one point. I'm very
Yeah.
curious how it would have turned out in that sense.
That's the whole reason there's graveyards as part of the theming for it.
Honestly, it reminds me kind of the Doom dimension from Bakugan, in that sense. Knock off Shadow Realm. Think of it that way.
Oh, okay.
It's where instead of sending, banishing people inside cards, it's where your transforming marbles go when they die. Which is literally what Bakugan means, by the way.
I sure do hate it when my transforming marble dies.
Oh yes, no, it's very annoying, especially when they get hit over the head with a hammer. They shrapnel everywhere.
What with the hammer?
Lots of hammer. No, sir, this is not how this is going to work. I have a Tesla gun, and I will shoot you with it if you hit me again.
Do it again. That'll be funny.
I'm charging it up. It's charging. You hear that? It's charged. Don't make me shoot.
No.
Good.
No. Just no.
Alright, back on topic. Now the situation has been de-escalated. Tippy-typey.
Yeah, just one sec. Yeah, that'll do it. That will do it if I actually typed something.
What are you typing? Are you looking up nuke codes again?
No.
I can't rival nuclear codes. I have Tesla weapons and I have rifles and a couple of air-to-air missiles. I don't have a nuke. That's cheating.
So, real quick, do we, other than like just adding more challenge to this map, which I don't think we quite have time for. We've got like another 50 minutes. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to.
I mean, we could turn it into a two-parter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose. All right.
We don't have to get all of these remastered in 2 hours.
Oh, the other thing.
We have time.
The other thing.
We have lots of time.
Any that have disable collision active?
I'm sorry, what was that? My headphones are cutting out. The cable's been chewed on a bit.
Understandable.
I'm going into relapse. I can't help it. I had to stop chewing on other people's cables, and now I'm just chewing on my own. But in reality, it's just because I keep yanking my headphone cable, and it's disconnecting from itself.
Oh.
Because I stand up, and I keep forgetting that my chair swivels now, and then it pinches my cable, and then yanks my head down, Sam Fisher break your neck style.
Not gonna lie, wireless headphones have been a really good investment for me.
I would love wireless headphones if I wasn't scared that they wouldn't work on my computer.
They'll work.
I mean, does yours have Bluetooth as a thing?
I have that disabled on my computer. I don't trust it.
I trust it.
I don't trust my computer.
Why don't you trust your
It's half as old as me. I think it's schizophrenic now. And I can't trust it with any programs.
Devs, please add in dev objects. I do not want to have to go into to certain maps every single time I want to grab an object.
Sure you do.
Oh, we got a doorbell. Oh boy, I hope that's not MrXano and there's actually somebody at the door. My nuclear device should arrive here any day from Cuba.
They stopped selling those.
They said they stopped after the Cold War, but they kept a couple.
Wait, I can control the soundboard? Huh, I can.
Boy.
What do you mean control your soundboard? That's what you're doing, isn't it?
control the volume.
Yeah, no, you should have a like a sampler slider that you can just change the volume of stuff.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
I
Those
can
sound
do
like
that.
a pretty basic function.
All right, my ears, that hurt. Well, Omega, I think I'm out of a job. I think DK's the one in charge of music now.
What are you talking about?
Why not me?
Xano, you mean?
Yeah, I think I'm out of a job. Xano's playing all of the soundboards and the music clips. I think I'm out of a job now.
Composing a symphony of like meme sounds.
I accidentally played this one. Let
You
me
actually
just.
played what?
Where do I have my sound effects? Oh, there they are.
You don't have them clearly labeled sound effects?
The voice mode I have is limited because I don't have the pro thingy.
Okay.
So I have like to delete
distance-
sounds from the
Yep.
from
it
the
did.
voice mode
Headphones,
and
stop
then
telling me my battery is
hold you
low.
up.
I
Oh,
know
boy.
they're low.
Distance,
better
I
go-
think, crashed for me.
Oh no!
Oh no!
I didn't even see it
shame.
coming.
Oops.
All right, there we go. Inferno behind you. Practice course ahead. If you don't want to wait, just go straight to the Accelodrome.
All right. Nice.
So yeah, you can just go straight into Inferno.
Yeah, and then the boss music starts, and you're like, what? I didn't know I was playing Doom.
You always were.
Never weren't.
The
There's
only
always
thing
Doom.
they fear is you.
No. Hey, I thought I had a soundboard.
Okay.
Sus.
Okay, you did the same... Okay, I'm gonna spoil this because basically nobody finds this. You did basically the same kind of thing that I did in Desert Bus Run, funnily enough, with that type of transition. Behind the portal and the blackout of the tunnel on Desert Bus, there's a hidden track you can follow and find a surprise at the end. Though mine doesn't teleport you to a different track. It consumes you instead.
Say, Moss,
Yes.
give me a number between 1 and 40.
3.
3?
-1.
Oh no, I just felt like saying a number. I'm not mouse.
Between 1 and 40.
41. Look, if I'm given 2 options, I'm gonna take option 3. That is the rule.
Always take
Alright.
option 3. There's never an
Always.
exception.
Pick
I
a
love
number.
how-
Pick a number between 1 and 20.
52 minus 36.
Fuck off.
You gotta do the math if you want to figure out what number it is.
That's actually
That
pretty
does-
simple math. That's a number
Yeah.
in the teens. That's 16, actually.
Inferno this way.
I'll just throw the dice.
Oops.
All right, well you heard
Well-
Omega. Just play 16.
What?
Well, I got a 16 on this one.
We're waiting.
Play 16 what?
I rolled the dice.
Oh, it's a dice roll. I thought you were saying pick a number, and I'll play
I
a
did.
sound
I did.
clip.
I did. I did told you to pick a number.
Yes, and I picked a number.
You picked the number, but out of the range I gave you. You little brick.
Yes, that's why I said 56 minus 32. You have to do the maths.
Okay,
So Omega, what do you think a good time limit would be for the practice map?
1 minute.
Probably like not 1 minute, but like
Yeah, that's what I said.
not 1 minute. But
1 minute, but actually not.
3, I'd say. It's a good upward
Yeah,
limit.
because 3 minutes is like how long Inferno is, isn't it?
It's about
Something like that.
Yeah.
And if you try and
It
take this
is.
track, whoa, it's not real.
Wait, the track wasn't real? Never was.
Hey, Moss, look at my camera.
Hold on,
Never
hold
has.
on. I gotta switch tabs here. All right, I see you.
Wait, the truck was never real? Never has been.
Gun meme. Where's your Wiimote gun?
In the closet, and I'm not gonna grab it because last time I think I broke it.
Yeah, you broke it on camera while I was watching. That you took break action gun to a whole new level.
I still have to challenge your brother for a duel.
I told him whenever he's ready, just plop a message in your chat room. So. I know he's also starting work recently too, so he's been busy. Maybe he
Yeah,
forgot. I don't know. I'll talk to him again.
I understand that. No, I understand.
He might just be too scared to fight you.
Alright, so I'm gonna do a new thing with the Swamp Realm solar charger.
You want me to? Do you want me
Oh.
to show you my deck and you give your brother a heads up?
No, I want him to walk into whatever trap you have set, 'cause it'd be funny.
You fell right for my trap card.
You fell for my trap card! Bottomless trap hole! Now die!
I mean, I do have a deck that is funny, and which allows me to bully people.
My brother has one of those as well, though his meta comes from 2014.
You guys are playing meta?
No, I'm not. I play whatever looks cool. I have a card that's a dinosaur called Black Tyrannus. It looks really cool and has a lot of attack damage.
I don't
That
play
one's
meta.
a
Just
classic.
I have a hollow of that card sitting in my room still. I've had that for a long time.
I have a little binder with a small collection I compiled of my cards.
I don't know. I have a binder for Pokemon cards, not Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Where's the binder? There it is. This is my binder. I bought it
Huh?
today.
Nice.
I just was reviewing my cards and I decided to compile a little collection.
The lens flare makes
This
it hard
feels-
to read, my friend.
That's okay. I already know that's an Earth Arctic. We got Invoked, maybe an Elemental Hero.
Wait, elemental heroes are still a thing?
Yeah. It's a
Yeah.
fan favorite archetype, so it constantly gets support.
Oh, okay.
There's a
Last time
running
I heard of
joke.
elemental heroes was GX era.
There's a running joke that Blackwings don't have enough support because
Yeah,
they
I
have
do
way
know
too
that joke,
much.
funnily enough.
Yeah, I recognize a lot of these. Also, Omega, what are you doing?
I
Well,
was trying to do a clever, and then I realized that I wasn't. That I was actually
Yeah, you're not
making it worse, as they say.
You're using primitive tactics there for the level editor. To be fair, he also asked for your help on how to make the particles more solid and less filled with gaps, and you did not respond, despite burning another pine tree. So,
Well, no, it was getting it to lay
Mouse,
flat. But
I
realized
have the exact Easter egg. I have the exact Easter egg for anybody who stumbles down here.
oh yeah. Oh, I know which one it's gonna be.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a certain smug-looking cat face thing.
Oh no.
Make it come out from the darkness and smash the player's car.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I like it too.
Nah, it's just the assault squad.
The assault squad.
The assault squads.
They salty?
You know what would be a wait? This is Desert Bus, right?
No,
No.
this is the warm-up
yes,
track.
Yes,
This
no,
is
it is
the
Desert Bus.
Accelodrome.
Desert buses drive to the Accelodrome confirmed.
Ah, okay.
Which is something I planned on making my map into if I ever got around to adding all those other things I said I would, but I
Clearly,
never did.
You just need a Battle
counts.
Force 5 Easter egg because Desert.
Actually,
The council.
yeah,
the
that would be
council will
cool.
decide
Get
your fate.
Kenobi in on that.
Yeah.
He's got some Battle Force 5 assets that you could use.
got quite a few, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, he was actually
He has the
building a
full-
Battlefield
he
5
has-
map.
He has the full, like a fully built, thing.
HQ.
Yeah, the HQ in distance. He has a fully
Also-
built one.
DK, I also have to complain. You have a huge missed opportunity with that second blocked off tunnel with the no entry sign. I drove through it and nothing happened.
Setch.
What do you want me to do with it?
I don't know. Had a thick sweeper come out of it or something.
Thick.
It's a reference to Desert Bus. You know, something. Teleport you somewhere. Go to a Super Mario Kart level. I don't know. Super Mario Kart level. Yes, because those two are the same game.
Well then, you actually did give me a good idea.
Huh.
Where'd I put it?
It transports you to Narnia. Time to use some dated
Where'd
memes.
I put it? There you are.
You may have given me a good idea.
Oh.
Oh,
Well,
no.
We
I
are
am
full-
known for good
we
ideas.
are
Yes!
full.
Yes!
Ideas.
Six Sweepers return!
Whoa!
It truly is Desert Bus!
Oh my god! Look at
Desert
that!
Bus confirmed! Thick Sweeper! Okay,
Yeah.
almost Desert Bus. Thick Sweeper in Desert Bus is
Holy
made up
God.
of... My sweeper is 1/3 of a sweeper made up of 1/3 sweeper. It's also thick. That's what it actually says on the sweeper model itself. So technically, this is the Thick Sweeper 2, the chonkening.
Hold on. I gotta add a thing.
White sweeper. Da-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na.
Extra thick with three C's, dude. 3 C's. Come on, man. He is chunky.
Say, boss. Do you have that song of the white putty meme? Da-na-na-na-na.
No.
Da-na-na-na-na. 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 This song, do you have it?
I know
No.
exactly what song you're talking about. I have no idea what the name is.
It's the wide Putin theme, clearly.
Oh, that I do know. I do know the Wide Putin theme.
Dan, play it. This is the perfect time for that.
I don't have that. I wish I did.
Well, then you're fired as the soundboard guy.
Look, I'm sorry. I'm not hip with the kids.
It's okay.
I'm-
You'll just
I'm
have to
actually-
evolve from sound bored guy to sound excited guy.
Hey, I always sound excited. I'm hype man.
I'm a creeper, Minecraft guy, creeper. Like Al-Qaeda.
Oh, I haven't heard that one in forever. Memory lane.
Boom.
Oh, let me boot up. I don't even know if my distance is gonna work. Let me boot up my distance so we can compare thick sweepers.
Your distance or our distance?
My distance.
Extra
Wait.
thick.
Wait. Let me fix this. You get the fuck out of here.
No.
I'm gonna grab the other one. Where is it? Ah, there it is. Loading. So, say, Moss, your distance or our distance?
Wasn't timed properly.
Oh, comrade.
I knew it was coming.
You've
Aw.
gotta time this better, my man.
I'm so
Right
I'm
when you
sorry
say
if-
hour, it's gotta click on.
It
I'm
is
sorry if I don't have
our
the.
distance.
See.
And
All
as
right.
you can see, we as a people have unanimously voted together upon the democratic principle societies of socialism, ignore my speech impediment, to have our distance become everyone's distance. Now all can enjoy the chaos that is Thick Sweeper together. Join with me, comrades, and rejoice.
Insanity.
Okay, I need to test this now.
Gone.
I love that. I've
Reduced
learned to
to atoms.
time my stuff with it.
Alright, how to
I gotta
test
get
this. Now I need to test this Easter egg.
It's easy. Drive into a toverish.
Boom.
Wish you could collapse stuff in layers.
Yes, collapse.
Hold
Collapse
on,
names.
I gotta make this extra crispy.
Crispy. Yes. Very, very crispy.
I have a minute delay on my stream, and I'm just watching Omega facepalm during the whole Soviet bit. It's beautiful. It brings tear to the eyes of all who listen.
Ah, yeah.
Missed opportunity for beautiful is one word for it.
It is one of the words you can use.
Sorry, I could be better. We could be better. I thought about it. I wasn't going to overdo the bit.
Somebody once told me the world was macaroni.
Oh no! He did it. He did
He
the
did
thing.
the thing.
The thing. Or the thing.
All right, let me get my distance shared here, and we can compare our thick sweepers together.
Bro.
Say, I have a question. When are we gonna play Among Us together?
We were gonna do that at one
Never.
point.
What do you mean when? We're playing it right now.
Oh.
Wait, you mean this whole time we've been playing Among Us?
I never stopped.
There's the thick sweeper.
We both had the same idea. All right, let me get into the level here.
Also, I just realized I have uninstalled Among Us from my PC, so no
Why?
Among Us.
Why would you ever do that? I'm
Because I don't
considering
have
buying
any-
Among Us VR.
Because I don't have anyone to play with.
Only villains do that.
Only
There's Thick
villains.
Sweeper. Oh, there he
Imposters,
goes.
maybe?
Hmm.
All right, let me find. Since we missed that, I'll just go to the model physically on the map.
Say, have you guys ever been in the back room?
It do be a wide boy.
I be a what?
It do be a wide boy.
Yes, it's a very wide boy. Where are you? Let me pull. There you are. There's Thick Sweeper. He's very low res too. Look at him in all of his glory.
mine is very much more high poly. Like look at
Yes,
this.
well, that's because mine is 1/3 sweeper, which is made up of 1/3 of a whole sweeper, and it's also thick with only 2 C's because, you know, it's missing its rear end.
Yeah, and the 7 C's is for pirates.
Hey, Moss. Say, Moss.
Yes.
Moss. Go to the calls chat and see what I posted.
Yes, it's a cat.
Yes, play the video.
Yes, its ears exist.
No, not funny.
Anyways, this is.
I have no idea. It's a cat being a cat.
Oh.
Let me play a perfect voice clip that encapsulates the idea of this being an extra thick sweeper.
If only we could have it actually play that clip while it's running you over in the realm. That would be hilarious.
Oh man, it would be so great to have that like actually in the game.
I'm just glad Thick Sweeper is now canon in our accelerators maps. I'm very glad.
Indeed,
Our canon is
indeed. There
better
you go.
than the
There's
official canon.
there's the audio sample.
Nice.
Now,
All right. Well, we have a half hour to add more, even more stuff to the Chrome realm. What else should we be adding?
A lot. I want people to suffer. Okay.
That's easy.
all-
Let's just combine this with Cultured Realm, and then everybody can suffer together.
indeed.
No. The point of cultured realm is to turn you into a cultured man. Don't you understand?
I think I suffered a mental break last time I went through that. I don't think I was cultured.
Oh my friends.
My existential crisis hit.
You need to be cultured. I need to fix that.
I was huddled in a corner and shivering for 3 days straight. I was scarred for life. My innocent mouse eyes were defiled.
Oh, poor Moss. Such an innocent child.
I am, whether I mean to be or not. Oh yeah, speed. Get that loopy loop built. Yeah, keep the staple fold at the end. People just slam their face into it.
The what?
You know, if everyone is sharing screen, I'm gonna share my screen as well.
Share your ice cream?
Yeah, I'm
Ice
gonna
cream.
share my
I like
cream.
ice cream.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I don't.
Have you considered that you're wrong?
About ice cream?
Not you. The one who doesn't like ice cream.
Who doesn't like ice cream?
So that's practice course set up in section 1.
DK's trying to distract us. It must be him.
Yeah. DK, you got something to say for yourself?
Yeah? Hmm? You talking shit? Hmm?
Yeah, what did you say, DK? What did you say about me? What did you say?
What did I say?
What did you say?
Yeah, what did you say, DK? What did you say?
What
I
did
didn't
the
say
DK say?
anything.
Yeah, that's what he
Liar.
wants us all to think. He's already got us with his mind powers.
No, Rhombus. No one is gonna remove the invisible kill grids. Never.
Better yet, just add one that
Yep.
flies into you randomly if you hit a sphere.
On the contrary, we're gonna have even more kill grids.
We're gonna turn it into a rat maze of kill grids that you have to fly through. That's clearly the challenge of this realm.
If Hopper doesn't, I will.
Yeah, we have to make the Xano version. The Xano redux of Xano's Chrome Realm.
I think I have a pretty good setup for just like exploration and practice in general. You can
Give it
really
a
just
test drive. Let's see it.
before I do, I gotta get rid of this.
Give us the test drive, DK.
Yeah, I will. Give me a second.
Don't you know everybody here is
So,
impatient? It's the
first off,
Accelerators community.
Yep, you have the text here that tells you practice course ahead, Inferno behind. If you don't want to wait, just go straight to the Accelerate if you know where it is. Which Inferno's right here. The warp gate's right there. It just takes you straight to Inferno.
Fun. I too
Yeah,
like
so if
burning
you-
alive. And the
If
flesh
you want to go
melt
to
off my
Inferno,
bone.
you can totally go to Inferno.
Oops.
And it's a little jank because you can see the entire test track. But honestly, at this point, I just don't care. Like, people can see that all they want. This is meant to be a practice course.
Mouse Dirt Rally, 10 out of 10. I was very sad to find that you didn't keep the super boost on that the second set of rocks that where the portal originally was.
Yeah, I just need to find out where the portal is now, because I forgot where the portal is.
You said it was on the first jump of the mouse thing. Not the other one that you didn't land on.
Oh.
It's supposed to be on that final one that you landed on originally is where I had it the first time for my portal. I'm not saying you have to have it in the same spot. Yeah, it's this rock that you had it on.
My brain doesn't work. There you are.
Boink. Alright, now start flying, boy.
Yeah, and it gives you target practice if you want to do target practice, or you can just, grip fly straight to the end.
That's what I try to do. I try to practice grip flying through those because I need to get better at that because I suck at distance. To be fair, I suck at arcade racers in general, so.
To be fair, you don't have to grip fly, but grip flying is like, it's a skill ceiling type thing. It's like you can still use wings, but grip flying is a skill ceiling type thing.
I can grip fly to an extent, just not very fancy. As long as I don't have much turbulence in the air, I can do it.
I can't pull any of the complex maneuvers that other people can do with grip flying.
Yes, well, cars aren't meant to fly anyway.
You take that back.
But
Okay, fine. Cars without 250,000 kilograms of TNT aren't meant to fly.
Exactly. That's more like it.
yeah, I'm happy with this test track now. It's pretty. It's got a good amount of stuff for everybody. You could do Inferno, or you could do the practice course. If you can, well, if you to find it, you have to go to the dirt rally and all that, do that whole thing. But you can do the you can do the practice track, and then once you do the practice track, you can just go straight to the Accelodrome.
Yes.
So it has something for everybody.
I'm going to be playing at the dirt track because I like making dirt circles. Oh, uh-oh.
Don't worry, you have wings.
Ah, well, it's a challenge not to use your wings. I'm going to turn them off. I'm going to clip them. I'm going to get the scissors.
I could.
No.
I technically could. I just suck at transfers.
It's okay. Only everybody's watching you, DK.
Yes, everybody can see how astronomically bad I am at the game.
I would say something nice.
No, you're not as bad as you might think, DK. You're better than me, I'll tell you that. If it were me, I would have slammed face first into that track the first time I had the chance, because cargo boom.
He's lying.
How am I lying?
I know because I know you, boss.
I think you're lying, Xano. You have a very large track record of lying.
How can you say that?
Deceiver!
Prove it. When was the last time I lied?
Wump.
Last
Just
time you
now,
lied.
when you said that you don't lie.
Get that sign out of here!
Impossible.
I still love that detail. You could just knock the Highway 35 sign off.
I drove by that sign and I never noticed. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait.
That's the sign I kept driving by, was that one.
Why do I
That's
have
probably
two
why
of
I
them?
never noticed.
Why do I have two of them? What the hell?
Because you forgot to get rid of one.
Ah, I see. Probably did.
You know, I'm surprised. Oh, actually, people probably wouldn't have found that yet. Spoilers, there's a Highway 35 sign on Desert Bus somewhere. I'm surprised. I was going to say, I'm surprised you didn't take that one from Desert Bus.
Oh my god, you guys.
Did you do it?
Oh my, no. I just had a brain blast.
Ooh, brain
Blasted
blast!
the brain.
My brain was blasting. And
Last time I
brain
heard that, someone
or our
got
brain?
hit with a shotgun.
I
What's your idea?
it was a water realm thing. You know how those split offs? It looks like the
Bye, Thick Sweeper.
you have to go through like
he'd be going now.
I'll show you real quick.
DK, you didn't do the same thing my Thick Sweeper did and put invisible barriers around it so you can't dodge it. Thick Sweeper always wins. Show us what you mean, Omega, please. Show us your secrets.
Okay, so you know, in my water realm and everybody else's pretty much, how in these areas
And update it.
you basically always have to drive through this little portion of the track here.
Yes.
I always never really cared for that, but there wasn't really anything I could do until now.
Until now.
Until now.
Okay.
Everything changed.
Yeah, I think this map has a bit of everything for everyone.
Yeah, if you like render something on the background at 1000 scale, then it will always render behind the track. And so you won't be able to see the exact form. It'll look kind of like this, right? But it'll always render behind the track and never clip in front of it.
Ah, okay. I see what you're going for.
Yes, I like that.
But in order for that to work, I have to recreate basically all of the environments in the background as well, and I have no idea how well it'll run. Because this
There's only one way to find out.
Yeah, this map, I'm very proud of it, like visually. I think visually it turned out really well. Gameplay-wise, it's nothing special.
But you see, the smallest things is what make them special.
We'll see. If you put like really pretty icing on a store-bought cake that just doesn't taste very good, it makes it look more appealing until you actually get in there.
They don't need to taste it then. They just need to look at it.
Yeah, I mean, like watching.
Is that like the equivalent of removing the level from the workshop?
You can look, but you can't play.
You know what? Decide this doesn't meet my standards anymore. There's a lot of my old levels that don't really hold up very well.
I've been there with artwork. I've been like, this doesn't meet. When I drew this, I was ecstatic. I thought I was amazing. And now I look back at it now, and I'm like, was I a drunk monkey on crack when I made this?
Yeah, just like, what was I doing?
Possibly.
Well, I'm not a monkey, and I'm not drunk, nor on crack, so who knows?
We're all monkeys. We are all monkeys in a way.
We all want to be Torque.
I am a
We all want to be
mouse.
Torque, but we're actually monkey.
That's true. That's true. I am very much a monkey in that sense.
So true.
I'll say this:
So-
it's like spoilers made a point in his car guy video. Well, in his I think it's Fast and Furious video actually. There, everybody wants to be Dom in the car meets, but you're actually Jesse.
Yeah. That's why you just be honest to car mates. Don't try to show off what you don't have. That's what I've learned.
Those kids who are like, I left my NOS kit at home, and it's like, bruh.
Yeah. No, there's a lot of interesting people you can meet at car meets, especially with their cliques and whatnot. That's why I usually don't go to them. The only place I meet other car guys is actually down at the race trip.
Nice.
So,
Nice.
though I haven't gone in forever because I need to get a new transmission for my 40-year-old car now. So, it hasn't changed in 40 years, so I got to get a new one.
All right, so I think we've got a pretty good. So I've got a pretty good like strategy here when it comes to like the tracks. Good way to differentiate what's real and what's not is right when it comes to the fork, you're gonna get a moment where it's like, oh crap, this is not the one that is real, because it's gonna like overlap with the sphere in a way that just doesn't make sense. And so you're gonna be like, uh-oh, that's not the one. But
That's assuming people can actually see 5 feet in front of them when they're racing, and pick up on small details.
Yeah, the biggest issue with hiding stuff with small details that I've noticed is everybody's names tend to cover them.
That is also
That's
true,
true.
gameplay-wise.
Yeah. I'm playing this like alone, and I'm like, oh, it's fine, because I can like pay attention to the track.
But you see, this is when we test it out. We spend the last 15 minutes hosting it in a multiplayer session to see how it looks. It's all part of the plan.
Oh, part of the plan.
I think this
Part of the
works.
plan.
What did you guys say? Like,
Yeah? Get a little Excel charger. Excel charger's
Okay, the
not
timing's
working.
okay, the timing's off, but yeah. Introduce I thought it would be interesting to introduce in the practice area the accelerators so that people know what to look for and how
Oh,
to
that
activate
looks
them.
incredibly cursed. Falling through the track.
Exactly how I like it. Maybe we should do that same thing for Warped Realm.
Ooh, yeah. That's content. That's
Yeah.
content.
I think I've already shown off that one way it can be used in Cybergrid too.
Possibly. I think so.
This is a bit too.
Did I not?
I'm trying to remember. It's been a while since I've raced your Cybergrid.
Oh, I don't have a Cybergrid.
Kenobi
Oh,
has the Cybergrid.
That's
Yeah.
probably why.
But I have something similar that makes a very interesting effect for Cybergrid.
Oh. Do tell, do tell.
I remember this effect. It is it's very silly.
I
It's
tell
just-
when I can show if I remember what the name of the level it's saved in is.
Mind bending, please.
No
Alright.
mind bending.
Accelerodrome has been updated on the workshop, so I think it should be good for practice now. People can use it
Alright.
for practice whenever they want.
Sounds
You
like
got-
a plan, my good sir.
Nice.
You got You got two options. You can either do Inferno or you can do this giant playground course here.
You know, we should really make just a fun. This reminds me of the like the Wreckfest playground levels that they make. Has nobody played Wreckfest?
You mean the Wreckfest?
no.
I have that every morning.
Wreckfest.
Every morning. I have.
Oh,
I
daily
have
commute must be
breakfast.
rough for you then.
What?
No, I'm talking about the game Wreckfest. It's a demo derby game.
Breakfast isn't a game, Mouse.
Wreckfest.
Meme fest.
Meme fest?
WRECKFEST. Drive hard, die last.
Well, that's
is
a
the
very weird way to spell breakfast.
That is. That's. I've never heard it spelled with a W.
Look,
Is that
I'm
like
sorry that
Norwegian or
I
something?
eat steel steel, metal, and carbon every morning. It's tasty. It's great, right? So I call it Wreckfest instead because I murder carbs.
Opus,
Yes.
did you remove the kill grid on that loop?
Remove what kill grid on what loop?
The first loop, there was a kill grid. Did you remove it?
I
no
do
kill grid
not
there.
know what you're talking about.
Yeah, there's no kill grid
Put
there.
it back.
What are you talking about here?
Put
There never was a kill
Kill
grid
grid.
there. I don't know what you're talking about.
Wait, hold on.
find it.
I think we need to establish
Okay.
what's a kill grid.
Yeah, what is
That's a new word for me.
I know it is shiny.
Okay. I see what it was. I see where this is going.
Oh.
I see where this is going.
Oh, my game crashed.
Don't worry,
My
just
game crashed. That's
keep
fine.
doing your thing.
Xano's gonna crash our games one by one. Oh no.
He's gonna get the soundboard.
Oh, I'm gonna get the soundboard.
He's gonna threaten our ears with the soundboard.
There he goes.
Your random spamming of the soundboard is very infuriating.
Oh no.
It has to be properly timed. Must be properly timed to have comedic humor. Remember, jokes are for laughing. You do it too much, nobody laughs. Nobody laughs if you do it too much.
Shame.
Okay, that was a good one. Yes, more of that. Do more of that. You have to time it properly. All about timing. You time it wrong, you die.
Okay, I need to know which maps we have that are basically well, okay. I need to find all the maps we have on the workshop list that we're doing for Joy of Level Editing next up.
Oh, it's in the submissions channel.
Is it in submissions channel or is it because I think it's
Not the
private
maps
for us.
submissions channel. Yeah, it is. I can let you into it.
He removed all
okay.
the kill grids. He removed all the kill grids.
There
there
are
it is.
some.
I
that-
did not. How dare you?
I
I'll say this. I'll very
see
quickly
where
say
this is
this.
getting to. Don't worry.
Um,
Don't worry, Opus. Don't
I'll
worry.
very quickly say this. I don't want to do my maps because my old maps, I don't like them that much.
You would say
Your
they're
whole
cooked
map
by design,
or-
would you?
Our whole
Like the only map I would really want to revisit is Corrupted, and that's just because I want to get Corrupted in.
Yes, revisit Corrupted, and then then we can actually. I made a little token and everything, and we'll never see it if we don't have Corrupted on the roster.
Unless
All
like
right.
Pines or Kenobi wants to make a Corrupted.
I did the same thing with Dust too, and we haven't had that one. Actually, he hasn't submitted that one to be fair.
Nick,
Oh.
get off your lazy ass and work on it.
Here's
Yeah,
the
Nick. Even though you're not here anymore, you can hear me. You can hear us.
here's
finish
the
it.
funny visuals.
Oh, okay. Let me switch to.
I'm like 90% certain I've showed this off.
All right, here you are. I see. I am watching. I am
Okay.
present.
So am I.
I'm actually watching with rapt
Oh,
attention.
that I have not seen this.
It is very
It-
poggers.
Whoa.
Fixed
Oh,
realm.
you're making my brain fill with all kinds of ideas. I could make like a
No,
Code
it's-
Lyoko map.
Call you good. Na, na, na,
Yeah, it's actually pretty simple and it follows the same sort of steps.
You seen that, Xano?
I've seen a few episodes, but here's the thing. I kind of did not watch it because I had this one friend that was way too obsessed with the thing, and I got like annoyed from the show because of him.
You
I
got burnt
see.
out, basically.
I enjoy the show. I grew up with it.
Yeah,
French anime.
It was French? Oh, I don't like it anymore.
Yep.
it was a French show. It was made in France.
Okay. It was baguette. Goodbye, everyone.
Okay, bye, Zano.
Killed Xano. How could you?
I didn't kill him. The French did.
I know.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Wait, hold on. Wasn't Portugal like founded by the French?
What?
Sorry.
They
Question.
came into our chat room with their baguettes and stabbed him to death.
There we
Is
go.
there a moon realm?
I'm
don't
sorry.
think so.
I'm working on a lunar realm, but I kind of gave up on it.
Okay. Because I have a funny idea for it.
What did you said? What about Portugal?
Something about the French?
Do you want me to just send you my concept for lunar realm?
Hey, I'm just asking
Finish
questions
it
here.
for me.
Well-
You may have angered him.
My concept would be a little bit weird. So I'm gonna see if I can make it work to begin with.
You have no idea what you just unleashed.
Oh no.
He's going to Brazil.
No!
Unleash
No, not Brazil! Anywhere but Brazil!
You're going to Brazil.
No!
You are going to Brazil. There's nothing you can say about it.
So in theory, I can create a bunch of little moons.
Don't create moons. Create stars.
No, you.
Oh my god. We need to clip that moment and title it Xano BTFO.
What does BTFO means?
It means beat the fuck out.
Band to Orlando.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go. Bye bye.
Okay.
Xanos died again. This time it
Rest
was
in
not the
peace.
Frenchman.
Alas.
I'm still very proud of this forest realm. Like, it's very pretty.
Okay.
I
so
still want
now,
laser shrooms.
In theory,
Where are the laser shrooms?
I can take.
How would laser shrooms even work?
They're funny, that's why.
Yeah.
You know, they're just, it's a jet stream of, fungus spores, and they cut your car in half. Simple.
Oh, fungus.
Among
Or you
Us?
could go full Last of Us and have the fungus infect your car and, invert your controls or something if you get in the wrong zone. Or you get too close to the wrong mushroom even. That would be cool.
Fungus Among Us?
Yeah, fair. Sus Among Us.
All I want is to see these mushrooms become weaponized, man. Weaponized fungus. The best fungus.
Among Us.
Better yet, actually, why don't you just have a hidden mushroom on this map that just turns your vision into LSD or something? That'd be hilarious.
I
You
very
could
well
just
could.
chill out at the tripping shroom.
Actually, wait. I still haven't shown you guys. Do you guys know about this?
Static camera.
Which one?
256.
The hidden smug blue cat, or
Yes, there's one on this map.
yes, you showed it once. I do not remember where.
Yeah, you have to go very out of your way to find it.
Well, as with most Easter eggs.
But basically, how you do it, you go into the forest maze right here.
Oh, this is cool. Check this out.
Hey.
Can you animate this? Hold on. Oh my
Animate what?
god!
Wait, what?
Sorry, hold on.
Animate what?
I had a brain blast for a second. Holy shit.
Wait. Is it possible to animate the backgrounds?
I think so.
Yeah, you
Oh.
can.
Wait,
you can
what?
animate
You can
backgrounds.
Oh.
Yeah, you can have animators in the background
You
layer.
can animate backgrounds?
I think you may be able to.
I've done it.
Wait, no, wait. You'd need to animate background scroll. Can you do that?
Anyways, yeah. Mouse, you have to go really out of your way. Follow the green glowing plants in the forest maze.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there it is.
Oh, this is so cursed. I love it.
Oh no, I gotta go switch over to Pines. What is he doing?
I'm driving on a moon.
Oh,
Ooh,
why do I get like KSP vibes from looking at this?
I don't know.
I have the game.
Pines,
I have the
Pines,
game,
what is this? What is this
I
black
love
magic?
it. I love this. This is cool.
What is this black magic?
Oh, I want to see if I can abuse this kind of camera, so I can do like a top-down maze map. That'd be cool.
Yeah, you can do that. That's pretty easy to set up.
I'd call it
Someone
the
do
rat
that for
race.
Labyrinth.
No,
Someone do
do
that
you
for
know this?
Labyrinth.
Do you know what this looks like? This looks like Super Mario Galaxy.
Yeah. That's why I was like, has anybody done
Oh.
a moon realm? Because you can do a lot of little moons and have the player drive around on them and launch between them.
I like that idea, but speaking of, you could actually just make that a power-up in Labyrinth Realm. Just launch a satellite drone, and then you get a top-down view instead of having to actually drive it.
Oh, yeah,
actually
that'd be
pretty
easy.
cool.
Yeah.
That'd be a really cool power-up to have. Just rant that you can find. It would activate
Yeah, like
an
especially
accelerator
for like as like a silencer's power up too.
Yeah. Yeah, what we could just implement team-based power-ups in the map. That, well, I guess everybody would use.
Well, I mean, depending on what start zone you have, you could have players choose what team they start on, and then certain power-ups
True,
activate.
Exactly. You could have all those triggers start on those specific zones, so that way when you get to those future areas, the drive is different per team.
Yeah.
Especially for like because like maniacs, we could have like lava plows so that you can get through certain obstacles.
I feel like that's what we should probably put our time into if we're talking about evolving maps, is having multiple starts, and then each zone is specialized around that team's powers, right? So they have special ways of approaching the track.
Yeah, like silencers, for example, would have silencers would have like the spy drones from like reverse engineering the side draft from Dan Dresden, because
Yeah.
Dan Dresden is a part of the silencers. We have to remember.
No, I am part of the silencers.
As in, he silences you
Are you now?
if you speak up against him.
Yes, I am.
This is why we had to overthrow him.
Anyways, that's.
What?
I think, unfortunately, that's all
Impossible.
the time we have
Oh.
for
For
today's
today, at least.
episode. Are we doing
No, wait.
like a part 2?
Yeah, I think we'll be
yes.
continuing Xanos on the next week's stream.
Everybody come back with good ideas.
Yes.
I have
Inspiration.
no
We need
ideas
it.
for anybody.
I am always full of good ideas.
I mean, we could. I remember one version had a bunch of flying scissors in it. You could just, use the scissors and cut off pieces of the track.
You know, it'd be really cool. Once I move this track into the background layer, you see this, how this branch goes out and around. It won't show up anymore.
Oh.
Ooh,
Yep.
Oh.
fancy.
Yeah, so it'll actually be. See how that like moves around because it's got a cube map renderer in it. So
Yes.
if I move this to the background layer,
Yeah.
then move this around, it's gone.
Poof.
Oh.
And you can't see it, but that's only because this isn't using the background layer. If I turn this off, it shows up clear as day.
But in reality, it never existed.
Anyways, that's all I got time for today. And I'll see everybody around next week. So I'm gonna cut the stream off there.
Bye-bye.
See you, everybody.
Yes. And to anybody who's still watching, this is not live on the stream. I'm gonna be editing these into videos. Oh, what? Hold on. What is that? Mr. Wizard?
I don't know what
Wait
you're
a
talking
minute.
about.
Mr. Wizard?
Mr. Wizard
It's good to
isn't
see you
there.
again.
Wait, what's Mr. Wizard? What is that?
It's an old Pines map.
Anyways, thanks for tuning in, and I'll hope to see you next week.